7 a.m. We want only to be the best.
Millions of Americans are living with
hepatitis C.
People born from 1945 to 1965 are 5 times more likely to have hepatitis C.
When left untreated, hepatitis C can cause
serious health problems, including liver damage, cirrhosis,
and even liver cancer. But half of those living with hepatitis C
do not know that they are infected. People can live for decades without feeling sick
or having any symptoms. A blood test is the only way to know
if you have it. CDC recommends people born from 1945
to 1965 get tested for hepatitis C.
And treatments are now available that can
cure hepatitis C.
We got
tested.
So, if you were born
from 1945 to 1965,
be sure to talk to your doctor about getting tested for
hepatitis C.
It could save your life.
Have you thought of hanging your TV on the wall? Mr. Antenna has 10 years of experience hanging TVs from small to large TVs. Clean up the spaghetti wiring, create more space, and make your TV safer for the little ones. There are 2 mounting options, flat and articulating arm wall mounts. The favorite is the articulating arm for various viewing areas. Hiding your wires is also popular. Call today for your free quote or visit us at MrAntenna.com.
I'm Joe Adams. I'm a pharmacist that knows the pain of losing their child to an opiate overdose. If you think it can't happen to your family, think again. To learn more, visit the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Today is Wednesday, December 14th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, funding has been approved to help those who are suffering here in our community with mental illness get help that they need.
Nye Communities Coalition has requested funding under the Nye County ARPA Recovery Plan and Policy to assist with mental health services.
We're requesting $115,386.70. So as Director of Mental Health and Deflection Programs at Nye Communities Coalition, I see the unique challenges facing our citizens with mental illness. With the requested funding, we would like to provide services in a few unique ways. First, we would like to fund 50% of a coordinator whose role it would be to build relationships necessary to develop an assertive community treatment team. An ACT team is an intensive multidisciplinary team-based community treatment using home and community visits as a primary mode of intervention. ACT is designed to prevent institutionalization, like in a jail or a hospital, or homelessness. The multidisciplinary team works collaboratively with the person served and the family members. An ACT team is typically comprised of psychiatrists, nurses, mental health professionals, employment, housing, and substance use specialists. So the coordinator will work collaboratively with these services to improve access to care and develop case plans around the individual's specific needs to maintain stability in their life. Secondly, we would like to fund 50% of a community-based reentry case manager. Nye Communities Coalition Deflection Program is already providing services to individuals in our local jails and providing evidence-based assessment, intervention groups, and reentry case planning services for successful reentry into our community. With the addition of a community-based reentry case manager, we will be able to serve a greater number of individuals that are going to be released right into our communities. Thirdly, we want to fund 50% of, and bear with me, this one is a long one, a SOAR benefits specialist. SOAR stands for Supplemental Security Income, Social Security Disability Insurance, Outreach, Access, and Recovery. Somebody to help eligible individuals with disabilities to apply for and maintain their disability benefits that they're entitled to.
I'll call for the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. And a police pursuit ends behind Walmart here in Pahrump. The suspect was able to escape apprehension For a very short time, police caught up with him at his home the next morning.
A local man takes police on a high-speed chase in the SUV he borrowed from his roommate. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office on December 9th, at approximately 5:35 p.m., Deputy Ford was conducting a routine patrol at the intersection of East Basin and North Blagg Road in Pahrump when he observed a black SUV hauling a two-wheeled black trailer that had a tan-colored couch on it heading eastbound on East Basin Avenue. The trailer did not have any lighting nor registration attached to it, and the SUV's registration was obstructed. Due to the traffic violations, Deputy Ford initiated a traffic stop. According to the report, while attempting to make contact with the driver, the SUV fled from the scene traveling northbound into the desert area located north of East Basin. The driver led police on a dangerous high-speed chase throughout town. At some point during the chase, the driver managed to get rid of the trailer. Deputies found the abandoned SUV near the former Binion Ranch. After running the plates on the SUV, deputies contacted the owner of the SUV, who said he allowed his roommate, Matthew Boggs, to borrow his black SUV. On December 10th, Deputy Ford went to the home where Matthew Boggs resides and located him in a shed on the property. Matthew was read his Miranda warning and placed into custody for the alleged charges.
An Tonopah man is facing charges of threatening a female who he said would not leave his home.
On December 8th of this year, the Nye County Sheriff's Office reported they have arrested an individual who allegedly pointed a gun at a female who didn't want to leave his residence. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office declaration of arrest on December 8th, 2022, deputies responded to a call for service at the Tonopah Studio Apartments in Tonopah for a report of a domestic involving a firearm. Officers met with the reporting party who said she was in an argument with the suspect who told her to leave. As she attempted to reason with him, the man told her if she did not leave, he was going to kill her, and went to the dresser and took out a handgun, cocked it, and pointed at the victim. The female grabbed her cell phone and started recording. In the declaration of arrest, the victim said, "This man said he was going to kill me with his gun." Officers note the man, later identified as Ralph Niesenbaum, is seen in the victim's video footage holding a gray pistol and putting it back in the dresser. The suspect is then seen approaching the female and attempts to take the phone by force, pushing her to the ground before grabbing the phone. Deputies then spoke with Niesenbaum, who allegedly admitted to officers that he was in an argument with the victim and wanted her to leave. The suspect also told officers that he pushed her onto the bed and pulled a gun to get her to leave. Deputies took possession of the pistol, and according to their report, was a gray 45mm pistol with one bullet in the chamber. Niesenbaum was taken into custody for the alleged charges of assault with a deadly weapon, preventing or dissuading a victim from reporting crime, and domestic battery.
And as we head into our break, here's a word from the Mount Charleston Winter Alliance.
Mount Charleston becomes a winter wonderland anytime it snows. Parking spots fill up fast. Snow play areas get crowded. Too much traffic makes it hard for responders and emergency crews to get through.
Before you go, visit GoMountCharleston.com to plan your visit and call 511 or see NVRoads.com to check on driving conditions. The Spring Mountains Visitor Gateway in Kyle Canyon is a hub for information and programs. Lee Canyon is best known for skiing and snow play. You can book reservations online.
And remember these tips. Dress warmly, obey traffic signs, don't sled near roads or trees, stay off private property, and take your litter home. Help us keep Mount Charleston safe and clean for everyone to enjoy.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, this is what the insurance companies want to pay you. This is what we want to get you. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Now handling Zantac cases.
LV.net provides fast, reliable internet at a fair price. We're a locally operated company and have proudly served the city of Las Vegas since 1994. At LV.net, we're your friends and neighbors, so you can be confident that you'll always get the best customer service. Our team is available 24/7, 365. There's no credit checks, no hidden fees, no data caps, and we will never raise your rates. LV.net is your hometown internet service provider. Don't forget, call LV.net at 702-9-MINUTE. That's 702-900-0000.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from our families to yours. This time of year is all about family, and we'd like you to be a part of ours, the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza family. If a new or pre-owned vehicle is on your Christmas list this year, stop in and take a look at our year-end red tag clearance event going on now. During this event, every new and pre-owned car, truck, and SUV has been tagged with our best price. Plus, Nye County residents can unwrap even more savings with an additional $500 off every red tag vehicle while supplies last. Come check out the deals, find your tag, and find your deal. 'Tis the season of savings at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Hi, I'm Ron from Shadow Mountain Feed. We have food here for any animal from an aardvark to a zebra. We have hay, and we are getting twice as much bag feed as normal. We're doing everything we can to keep your animals full and safe. We have baby chicks on hand. Call and talk to Patty, and you can special order any breed you like. We do deliveries every day of the week. If you call Patty, you can set up a delivery and have feed delivered right to your building. And please, everybody, be safe out there.
Food, utility assistance, healthcare, housing. Find the resources available in your community. Free and confidential help is here 24/7. Download the app. Text your zip code to 898-211. Call 211. Visit nevada211.org or chat with a specialist on our website. Get connected, get help.
Over the years, you pay your insurance. But the minute you're in a car wreck, the insurance companies treat you like a crook.
Don't be bullied by the insurance companies. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of the news is brought to you by John Air. For all your heating and air conditioning needs, call 775-751-2372.
Well, it was a celebration from all around. Our Lady of the Valley Catholic Church celebrated this weekend with an international food festival and so much more. Here's Deacon Rick Mitch with the details.
We had an international food festival on Saturday. We had food from United States, Mexico, Poland, Germany, Bavaria, Philippines, and Vietnamese. Very exciting. A lot of great turnout, thanks to God. A lot of people came, and a great fundraiser for our parish. And then on Sunday we had our annual Our Lady of Guadalupe festival. Beautiful, great food, Mexican food, traditional dancing, singing. It was awesome, really nice in celebration of Our Lady of Guadalupe, patroness of the Americas. It's been going on in Our Lady of Valley as long as I can remember, and it celebrates Our Lady of Guadalupe, who appeared to an indigenous man, Juan Diego, in Mexico in 1531 and converted millions of people in a couple years span to Christianity. Christianity was new for those people, and our Blessed Mother helped people convert to believe in Jesus, and millions converted because of her appearance there. Appeared to Juan Diego 4 times, and now she's patroness of the Americas. So Canada, our country, Mexico, Central America, patroness and protectoress of all of us. We try to involve the whole community whenever we can, and we're blessed that people support us always. So it's people from our parish and then the community, and just like we have a weekly bingo on Wednesdays. It's a fundraiser, and we get tons of people from the community come from that. In addition to our parish, and then our fish fries have been going on a long time every month, and we get such great community support. We're really blessed. We have our Christmas masses coming up, 2 on Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. The 4 o'clock is a family mass. 7 o'clock is our midnight mass, and then on Sunday, Christmas Day at 9 o'clock in English and 12 o'clock in Spanish. And we're excited to celebrate as we do every year our Lord's birth. Everybody's invited. We're at 781 East Gamebird, Pahrump, Nevada. Looking forward to seeing everyone. Fish fry is 4 to 7 p.m. The next one is January 6th.
Well, area seniors are getting a little extra in their stocking this Christmas season thanks to the Seroptimus Club of the Pahrump Valley.
This is actually the first year we're doing this. As part of the reasoning for this is that most of the time, especially this time of year, we focus on children, Toys for Tots, the bicycle race, run, but we have so many elderly, especially people who are in residential homes or are in homes that can barely get by. And so a lot of the ones in the homes, they usually don't have any visitors, don't have any family, and they're left alone. So this is kind of why we focused on seniors this year. So I went to the Human Health Services. There are some guardians that are taking care of, there are 7 family members or people in the group that they take care of, along with the Inspirations, Pahrump Residential Rehab, and there's Honeybee that we're focusing on. Plus there are some people that are in homes, private homes, that are just barely getting by. And so that's how we focused on them. So we reached out to the community through social media, Facebook, Nextdoor, and Helping Pahrump. And it was a wonderful response from people. They donated this huge room of things. It brought me to tears. The response that they had from the community has been awesome. Yeah. We have a committee that was formed, and then we had Craig Monhan, who came in, and his group went ahead and donated tons of things, including funds, monies that we got, and so he asked if we could use some help, and so we said, of course. So they came over. Hopefully it'll be bigger and better, but we'll be focused a little bit more on some of the grandparents who are raising some of the children and don't have the funds, that are just barely struggling to get themselves on a daily basis, never mind going ahead and helping the children the grandchildren that they're taking care of. We have it on our website, or you can go ahead and contact Seroptimist International. And so we do have Nancy Davis, who is our Seroptimist president.
Seroptimist is such a wonderful organization. It is the organization that put me through college on a scholarship 100 years ago, but now that I'm retired, it's a wonderful opportunity to give back. And Seroptimist means best for women, and that is what we try to accomplish, is give women in need a hand up, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for us to help in all phases of life, whether they're girls, women, adults, or seniors, and that's what we're doing here with this program as well. We'll have our website up and running in about 2 weeks, and you can go to Pahrump Valley Seroptimist at that time. Otherwise, feel free to call me. I'm at 702-289-6425.
All right, much more news on the other side of this break.
Hi, I'm Gunny with Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. Here to remind you that your fall service is important. We can detect many items that are weak and getting ready to fail. This can save you many dollars from having a small item failing and causing a larger, more expensive item to fail also, leaving you without heat. Call us today for your fall service at 775-727-6800. That's 727-6800. License number 78175.
At Saida Trudeau, we have a commitment to integrity. We treat you like a neighbor, not a number. We want to earn your friendship, trust, and business for life.
We strive to offer the most competitive pricing, consistently checking nationwide to ensure the best prices.
Life gets busy. Don't add to your stress. Whether you need sales, service, or auto body repair, we're conveniently just minutes away. You can even make an appointment online.
Buying at Saida Trudeau keeps your tax money local for roads, schools, and emergency services. Not to mention, you'll pay a lower sales tax here in Nye County.
We have Nye County's largest inventory and access to thousands more. If we don't have the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for, we will find it for you.
We service all makes and models. Our mechanics are Chrysler and ASE certified, giving you confidence and peace of mind.
Saida Trudeau is the only locally veteran-owned and operated franchise dealership in Nye County. We are proud to call Pahrump home. Come visit us in person or give us a call at 775-455-3435.
Find us online at SaidaTrudeau.com and like us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Ron from Shadow Mountain Feed. We have food here for any animal from an aardvark to a zebra. We have hay, and we are getting twice as much bag feed as normal. We're doing everything we can to keep your animals full and safe. We have baby chicks on hand. Call and talk to Patty, and you can special order any breed you like. We do deliveries every day of the week. If you call Patty, you can set up a delivery and have feed delivered right to your building. And please, everybody, be safe out there.
You got bills and you need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $1,800 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. They're also in need of drivers for front-end loaders. If this is you, call for Ed now. 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Hi, I'm Gunny with Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. Here to remind you that your fall service is important. We can detect many items that are weak and getting ready to fail. This can save you many dollars from having a small item failing and causing a larger, more expensive item to fail also, leaving you without heat. Call us today for your fall service at 775-727-6800. That's 727-6800. License number 78175.
I was at a roundabout in Pahrump on 372 and I was rear-ended. There was a car actually sandwiched in between me and the car that crashed into us going 60 miles an hour, and the result injured my lower back really badly.
Accidents can change lives, that's a fact. While we can't stop a car crash from happening, we can help you get your life back on track and make sure you get the attention, care, and compensation you deserve.
Overwhelming number of people told me to call J.K. Nelson and they had helped them after their accidents. And it was honestly the best decision that I could have made. He made sure to get me the money to cover all of my hospital bills, would answer all of my questions I had, and I never felt like I was bothering them. They were just really welcoming and helpful.
If you have been in a crash, call J.K. Nelson today at 727-9900. That's 727-9900.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, Nevada State Police are asking for the public's help in apprehending a hit-and-run driver that caused a fatal crash. On December 4th, at approximately 8:51 in the evening, the Nevada State Police responded to a reported fatal crash at the location of southbound IR-15 north of mile marker 104 near Moapa Valley. Upon arrival, it was determined that a black Chevrolet van was disabled on the right shoulder, with the driver later identified as 79-year-old John Andrew Frudland, a male adult from Las Vegas. He was standing in front of this disabled van. At the same time, an unknown vehicle being driven by an unknown driver was traveling southbound on the 15 freeway, approaching the disabled vehicle in the far right travel lane. For reasons unknown, the vehicle failed to maintain its marked travel lane and traveled into the shoulder, causing the front right to strike Mr. Frudland. The vehicle then fled the scene. John Frudland succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced deceased on scene. This is still an ongoing investigation, and anyone who has any information is encouraged to please call the Nevada Highway Patrol. You can dial *647 and reference the case number 221-200-348. That's 221-200-348. If you missed any of that, it's on our KPVM Facebook page. Well, Death Valley Park officials say that Badwater Road and CA 178 has opened on December 7th. This provides direct access to Death Valley National Park from Shoshone, California, via the park's entrance. Some park roads remain closed as recovery continues from the series of flash floods that occurred in August and September of this year. Many unpaved roads in the southern end of the park also reopened on December 7th, including Harry Wade, Owl's Hole, West Side, Trail Canyon, Hanapua Canyon, Johnson Canyon, Queen of Sheba Mine, and Galena Canyon roads. The National Park Service warns drivers to expect rougher conditions than normal, especially on the 4x4 roads. The popular 4x4 route through Warm Springs over Mingle Pass to Goler Wash is only partially open. No through traffic is allowed between Warm Springs Camp and Butte Valley until the road route is reestablished by the Nevada National Park Service. North Highway, Mud Canyon, Titus Canyon, Racetrack Road, and some other roads remain closed while debris continues to be removed, and they are made safe for travel. More information on the park roads is online at nps.gov. DEVA Plan Your Visit Conditions, or you can just go on to the National Park Service's website at nps.gov. Well, RSV cases have run rampant this season, causing many children to be hospitalized, including one baby from Ohio who was just 5 weeks old. Brittany Harris spoke with the mother about the terrifying experience.
He is just kind of a happy-go-lucky little guy. He does not like to be put down.
Samantha Schumann holds her son Max close as she reflects on his life-threatening battle with RSV. He contracted the respiratory virus back in October when he was just 5 weeks old.
He started breathing really heavy. His eyes got really red. He was really congested. He was coughing.
His symptoms continued to get worse, and he was eventually admitted to Cleveland Clinic Children's.
It's the smaller you are, the harder you fall, unfortunately, with a lot of these viral respiratory illnesses.
Dr. John Carl is a pediatric pulmonologist.
This is him beforehand. It progressed to this, then he developed all this pneumonia here. Kids under 2 to 3 months tend to be the most severely affected.
And that was the case for Max. He was intubated for 10 days before showing signs of improvement.
Just seeing him breathe for the first time on his own was amazing.
Dr. Carl says Samantha did the right thing by bringing in her son as soon as he had issues breathing, and encourages other parents to do the same. For Cleveland Clinic, I'm Brittany Harris.
Families are urged to use caution during the upcoming holidays as well, not only with small children, but the elderly. Dr. Carl says it's important to regularly wash your hands and clean surfaces. Masks can also help with prevention. Well, we've got a really cute dog right now at Never Forgotten. Pat Lemming introduces us to Fergie.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hey everybody, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society, and I'm here with a very special lady. This lady's name is Fergie, and she had 9 puppies, 5 of which survived, and she is going to be available for adoption in the next 2 weeks. We're in the process of weaning her babies now. And so if you're interested in a wonderful girl, she's very shy, but very, very loving. She just really wants to be cuddled and held, as you can see. She's just a very sweet girl. Her name is Fergie. We think she's about 2 years old. We're not real sure. But she was rescued from the Nye County shelter and with her babies. And so we've been able to keep the babies now for the full 6 weeks, because when they came in, they were a day old. They're now chewing on my pants. So they're going to be available within the next 2 weeks as well. Fergie is a white German Shepherd. She has little apricot highlights on her. She is about 2 years old, and she is a very sweet, loving little girl. So if you're interested, come on in and meet Miss Fergie. She is a very, very special, loving little girl. And we're here at 3091 North David at our new location. We no longer are at our 520 East Street location. So if you're interested in Fergie, come on out. We will have her available within the next 2 weeks, okay? Look forward to seeing you. Our phone number is 775-537-8674. We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 in the morning until 5 at night. Please come by at your convenience. Look forward to it. We're right off of Bella Vista. Thank you.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, if you want to take out that beautiful white dog, you might be able to take her up to those beautiful white snowy mountains that we have up there on Mount Charleston. Just watching the sunset, and John's going to return in just a minute. Tell us what's in store.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios and worldwide on the local BTV app. That's the app you need on your phone right now. Hey, look at Weather Twins in Fernley and Fallon. Winds, 40 degrees. Very nice. Carson City saw 41. Tonopah, you broke out of freezing temperatures finally for a couple degrees. 34 degrees was your high today. You're the cool spot in the state. Goldfield chasing at 35. 51 out in Beatty. Amargosa, 53 degrees. Let's call that the tepid spot. And Las Vegas close behind at 52. Death Valley, pretty nice time to do some heavy yard work, don't you think? 64 degrees. Awesome. Back here in Pahrump, let's take a look at the paradise that is 44 degrees. Oh, it's so wonderful. It was 52 just a little bit earlier. Southwesterly winds doing no harm at 8 miles per hour. The sun rose this morning at 6:47, set this evening at 4:30, and we're heading down to 29 degrees. Tonight, sub-freezing temperatures for the next, actually 3-4 days. As we'll look at that coming into the week, we got some clouds on Thursday and, sunshine Friday. Clouds on Saturday, sunshine. Every other day there's going to be a cloud. How about that? Temperatures hovering right around the low 50s. And then look at Monday. We're starting to break out into the upper 50s. Very nice. Winds staying under 8 miles per hour pretty much the whole darn week. And next week they're talking about maybe even 60 degrees by Christmas. Won't that be nice? All right. Make your plans. Back to the desk.
Time to check your pipes, make sure they are wrapped for the winter with those freezing temperatures. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from all of us up here on the Hill, KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Have a great night.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900.